Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan Gerhardt, the founder here at Figureitout Media. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about some of the things I've been learning from my clients, from talking to some business owners, from talking to people who are doing some of their own digital marketing. So first of all, one of the most important things that drives my business forward, that I believe keeps me being competitive, keeps me being an effective salesperson and an effective client services person, is just always listening to the customer, always asking them questions, getting feedback from them about my service, about things they're hearing. So one of the things I've been doing is just really asking a lot of questions to my clients. Things like, what are your current needs? How are our services currently fulfilling those needs? What other things are there to be done? And that's giving me a lot of feedback. As well, I teach a digital marketing class at one of my clients' companies for his employees. It's a real estate firm, so all his real estate agents can benefit a lot from learning some digital marketing strategies and stuff. So I've been teaching that, and of course, throughout the course of that class, I get a lot of questions as well. So I've kind of compiled these top 5 or 6 questions that I've gotten in maybe the past week or so. Gonna answer them here for you, all in one shot. That way, hopefully these are some of the questions that you're having as well, and my answers will be helpful to you. Just want to throw this out there as well. Any other questions that you have, please comment below. I'll do my best to answer those. Maybe those will be future videos. So the purpose of this is to help educate anyone who has questions about social media, about digital marketing in general, and I'm going to do my best to continue answering those questions via video, via blog posts, so that you have multiple ways to be able to listen to the answers to those questions. I'll also throw up a podcast as well, so if you wanted to hear this information on your ride to work in the morning, where you don't have to worry about sitting down and watching a 30-minute video, by all means go ahead and check out the podcast. So on that note, let's get started. First question here is that I got, and this is kind of a multi-part question, but which kind of content works best on each platform? It's a little bit, like I said, multi-step question. We got to think about each platform. So the main ones we'll talk about here today are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So starting off with Facebook, what works well on Facebook? Well, Facebook, you got to think about the feed of Facebook. What does it look like? So when I think about Facebook, I'm always seeing pictures of friends and family. That's mostly the content that's on there. So if somebody's on vacation, they're putting up pictures of them and their family. If they're traveling to someplace cool, maybe there's some nature photos in there. If someone that I'm following happens to have children, they're posting big events like a sports game or a graduation or an award, anniversary pictures you see a lot, birthday pictures you see a lot, somebody gets a new job or is starting on a new initiative or whatever, you see a picture of that. So the general gist of it, how would I summarize that? It's basically people documenting their day-to-day life. Now, are people documenting 100% of their lives? No, they're probably just putting little bits and pieces, mostly the good parts, but that's the general gist of it. So when we think about what kind of content we want to produce to market our personal brand or market our business on Facebook, it should be similar to the kind of content that we see on a regular basis. So that being said, something that works really well and that I recommend to anybody who's especially just getting started is just documenting your day-to-day. So if you just pull out your camera during your drive to work, or pull out your microphone and hit record on your drive to work, and maybe you're just kind of narrating the scenery as you go by. This is a good one for real estates, right? Real estate agents. So if they're driving through a town on the way to work, they can kind of talk about the town, give some information, and maybe that's valuable to somebody who is looking to move to that town or looking to move into that area. Another thing, and it doesn't have to be on your way to work, basically what you want to do is you want to find a piece of your day that would be potentially valuable to your audience and basically record that piece of your day in some way. So you're either going to record it via video, where you're taking out your phone, hitting record on your video. You're going to record it audio, so if it's just you're not comfortable being on camera, but you're comfortable with your voice being out there. You can do audio, use it as a podcast, make little posts out of it for Facebook and Instagram. And this one, I think a lot of people are interested in because they're not necessarily comfortable speaking or doing video, is just blogging. So what you can do is either record video or record audio and just capture what's going on in the moment, and then go home. Maybe you're commuting home on a bus or a train, you can type up the audio, transcribe the audio. If you're not doing that, maybe you can spend 10 minutes or so listening back to the audio that you recorded and just transcribing that. So those are a couple of easy ways to produce the kind of content that I think works pretty well on Facebook. The reason why I think a couple other reasons why I think documenting is really a great method. It's easy to do, right? It saves you time. You don't have to take additional time out of your day to produce content, kind of like how I'm doing now. You can kind of just hit record at any given part of your day where you can find that, where it's possible, and bam, you're creating content for social. Another reason why, it's really super genuine. So one thing that doesn't work on any platform is phony stuff, acted out things. People generally have a good sense of what is real and what is not. So the more authentic and genuine you are, actually the better that will perform on social media. So you don't have to worry about, if you're stuttering or if you make a mistake, just keep going. People expect those mistakes, and it just shows something genuine. And then the final reason why I think documenting is great, besides being easy and just producing genuine content, is that it gives a potential customer an inside perspective into your life. So if you're showing bits and pieces of your life and it's authentic and it's real, people are getting a sense of what it would be like to work with you. So what it would be like to be one of your customers. What it would be like if you were a real estate agent and you were selling them a home, or you're a financial advisor and you're investing in their company, right? So giving them that inside perspective, they have an understanding of what kind of person you are, how the sales experience might be if they were to choose you. And I think that's really valuable information that every consumer is kind of looking to find, right? If you're looking for one of these services, you want to get an idea of the person you're dealing with, the company you're dealing with. So what better way to provide what that experience might be like than actually just documenting your day, giving people a first-hand view of what it would be like. So that is Facebook. Just to wrap up, just documenting is really awesome.